To all dear Dhamma sisters and brothers, to whom it may concern, I'm sure by now many of you fellow Bhutanese people must be very upset and angry with me. Some of you may think I'm just frustrated. I'm a frustrated human being and I'm speaking out of frustration and anger, or being defensive, or being, trying to offload, trying to, what do you call that? There's a word, trying to rant. Yeah, there's an English word called ranting. I want to really explain one thing clearly to all of you, because many of you don't know me really. You really don't know me. You don't know me as a person, as a character. So that's why I want to say one thing. Whenever I speak, I will never rant. I don't like ranting, and I don't like when people rant. Ranting is just a waste of time. Ranting is ego. When I speak, I always speak out of my heart. I share honesty. And I know very well that honesty also gets me in so much trouble, and honesty is the main reason why people hate me and people can't handle me. And that's the one reason people try their best to do their worst on me. Also, you see, when I speak about all of you Bhutanese people, am I saying something that is being racist and being hurtful, harmful, and harsh? No, absolutely not. When all of you understand my word carefully, I only am speaking to you to share with you a truth. You see, I always say one thing: I don't do backstabbing. I do something called front sharing. I share everything in front, up front and in front. You see, this is something that's my character. I always share something that is honesty. Yet at the same time, I'm always happy, and I deeply appreciate when people, good people, genuine people, people who know me really, share things to me directly, to my face. I am very happy to accept it. And you see, one more thing I want to tell you all is that please remember, I have done a lot for Bhutan and Bhutanese people. Even to this day, I will never forget the people who were kind to me. Everybody, every family member, every householders, predecessor thing, Khyentse Rinpoche's disciples, now they're all very old people. Many of them from the background of government, ministers and government and soldiers and army officers and army brigadiers and foreign minister office and whatever. They're all from that background, and they served Khyentse Rinpoche. They were connected to Rinpoche. And not just that, but also commoners, common people, as we say in Dzongkha, minapse. So many people who are connected to Khyentse Rinpoche. I have never forgotten each and every person. That's why, even though how tired it is for me, I never care about my own self. It brings me so much absolute joy to go and see them, talk to them, hear wonderful old stories about the past, do some, pujas for them, genuine blessings and prayers for them. It means a lot for me. I'm not trying to say that I'm a great master and I'm doing a great thing, but this is a teacher. That's the reason of a teacher. I watched my father. I have watched many wonderful great masters who will be 24 hours welcoming people, chit-chatting with them, offering them tea and water and coffee, and engaging with them in all kinds of conversations. And whenever they are requesting for genuine Dharma teachings, these teachers' eyes, their eyes, glow up with so much tantalizing joy, and then they teach. And my father used to always tell me, always give your 100% and effort and be available for all these people, because they all come to you because they trust you, they need you, and give them what they need. Never say, I am busy and this and that. If you are sick, then it's okay, no problem. Everybody will understand you. But if not, give your best. And never forget the people in the past, in the beginning, who have helped you. When you have nothing and they helped you, never forget these people. These are my words of my late father, Rinpoche, and I have never forgotten them. I have never disobeyed my late father Rinpoche's advice. You know, I'm extremely lucky. I have a Guruji, a Babaji. He is from the tradition of Nath Sampradaya. Excuse me. This is a tradition, ancient tradition of the 84 Mahasiddhas. This is a Buddhist tantric tradition. And he is a great Babaji. And he's in his 80s. He lives in Nepal. He is every day practicing meditation and practice. You know what I noticed? Any human being comes to visit him, he is smiling. He really want to know what you're doing. How are you doing? He really care for you, genuinely show you concern and love, offer you tea, milk, coffee, water, food. And he never forgets you. Whenever you come back later on, you say, how are your family? How are your father, mother, your wife, your children? And when I request for genuine teachings and advices, he will take his time to analyze, to first check if I am serious, if I am authentically practicing. Then if so, he will teach me everything what he knows. That is a teacher, a quality of a teacher I've seen, Unfortunately, nowadays, many teachers are very busy, and you don't get to see them. They are very exclusive. You have to wait for their, attendance and their, secretaries to get back to you. And, and when you go to see the teachers they don't have time for you. They're always constantly on their mobile phones or laptops or iPads. So it's not always the most easy thing to get to see a teacher. Not that available. But I am very lucky. I got to see teachers who were 24 hours available and who enjoyed that time. And I follow the principle of this and my father. I go and see my disciples of my predecessors' disciples, people who I know, my friends in Bhutan, I have never betrayed anyone. I've never let down anyone. I've never forgotten anyone. I will always care and love them genuinely. I'm not a great human being. I'm not a bodhisattva. But I do not do racism, hatred, ego defense, ranting, frustration. Even if I have frustration, I always look at the brighter point. You see, I am like this, I tell you. I am a very tough, very disciplined, I am like a mountain, like a sword. As you all know, I am a Khampa blood. But inside my heart, I am very gentle. I'm very caring, very loyal, very honest, always reflecting on myself. As I said, always, I am always going to expose myself. I will always speak the truth of myself. So please, take your time to bear with me. Take your time to remember. Honesty and truthfulness is such a beauty. Honesty and truthfulness doesn't mean that you're just going to fight everyone and bash at everyone and just, talk like this to people. That's not honesty. And trying to show off, trying to be so macho, that's not honesty and directness. Directness and honesty means that you you're in your heart, in the depth of your heart, you're honest and direct. And you are willing to also accept honesty and directness. I am forever grateful for Bhutan. I am forever grateful for this nation, for this country. I am forever grateful for all the wonderful, genuine friends I have here. All of these families, their children, the husbands and the wife and their children and their families and their grandparents and their uncles and aunties and all of them. I am forever grateful. I am forever grateful to have such connections in the, senior lamas of the Juntasang, previously from Trongsa and Timbu, Punaka, Gante, and Dramitse, and all the great wonderful lamas I've met here. Bhutanese lamas, of course. Sundru Rinpoche, Gante Rinpoche, Kyabje Dilgo Khyentse, Khyentse Rinpoche, Namkynyenpo Rinpoche, Garab Rinpoche, Dongse Garab Rinpoche, Tene Peseling Truku, Tato Truku, and many more. I'm forever grateful. I'm really forever grateful. And you see, one thing about me is once I make a connection with you, I will never forget you. I will never let you down. And I want to share to you all something very wonderful. Something that I always love to, how would I say this? What's the word? Always like to remind myself is this one. It's this short practice. It's like a short poem. Okay, not exactly a poem. It's basically the quotation of Shantideva. Dani dagi ngöyente, dani dagi ndrayanye. Lektangen pa chepala, dani dagi pangboyins. You are your own master. You are your own enemy. If you are conducting good or non-virtuous deeds, all is in your hands, because ultimately you are your own witness. This is such a wonderful, so truth, And then also, I wanted to share one more thing. Where is it? Oh yeah, from the great master, Geshe Langri Thangpa Ishidorje. He is a great Kadamba practitioner. So many people may understand Kadamba is a Shukden. Kadamba is not Shukden. Kadamba tradition is a very old tradition. It's a practice itself, and this practice, 8-point mind training, Lobjong Tsigjema, is a wonderful practice anyone can do. So I want to share this. There are 8 points, but I'm just going to share 1 point here. I think it's a very, very wonderful thing. Dani semjen thamche la yijin nopo lelhape tuncho drupe sampaye takto chepan zimbar show. Kangdo sudan rokpitse dani kunle mentashin, shenle samba takpaye chokdo chepan zimbar show se. With a thought to accomplish the highest welfare for all sentient beings who surpass even the wish-fulfilling jewel, may I always hold them dear. Whenever I associate with others, I will view myself as lowest amongst all, and from the very depths of my heart, may I hold others supreme. I would like you to all understand, I only share with my own heart, wholeheartedly. I understand if you hate me, if you don't like me, if you're going to criticize me, talk bad about me, cut my voice messages and then misuse it, and do whatever you want and write horrible comments. I welcome everything. I welcome everything with open heart and kindness, because I'm only trying my best now. I don't want to fall back into the same, length what all of us we are falling. It's not just me, but everyone, all of us, we are falling into this trap. And the trap is lying, being fake, being cunning, being superficial, trying to fit in. We all trying to chase after this ideology of we have to do all of this. Yet it makes us not a very good person as a human being, as a genuine human being that we should do. That's why I just want to stop this vicious cycle that we human beings are just jumping into, That's why I really, with my hands together and my wholeheartedly, I really tell you all, please bear with me, all right? I'm sacrificing everything I can for the greater good. I am a man who does a lot, but who hides everything, because I don't want to get any credit, I don't want to get any name, I don't want to get any fame or whatever. And I have the witness of everyone, all of you. I have the witness of Guru Rinpoche, the three jewels, Vajra Yogini, Kurukule, and my own Dhamma protector, Chamunda, Tamchen Dorje Lekpa, and all the Dhamma protectors of Bhutan are watching me. So you see, I believe that. I believe these guys, man. They are real. They are real. They are really real, and they are doing so much for the Buddha Dharma, so much for all of us, much more than us, So as a witness in front of all of them, I make always a pledging. I pledge my loyalty, my word. Tingachi zongkhana lamni yuwati kada tunbi la begos ani benediki nabu chacha kara thulu jana la ngaki lami loti ngachi che kara lo mapap chap tuktra pe te nga phebin se phebluga che dubin se dulu nga maga ani pedi mata pulera shigi putsam chenga lu mi ngana du ke kapto dubigi mi se dubigi minap kara gi ngalu kamchi tatutsun bana lejembe ngalo te sem tamikilera agi khense gi lomberu ngachimna minap chapcha beru katila beru ngalo name semi matutubi lejembe ani gi kadinte nga name mije te kadinte mije wa chamchi memba ngagi lokchira che chachaplo kachira chogo tanga beru shapten remro begora beru che chapcha besa ondigi be chedigi be beru ngagi tabunna be besara deon 아니게 타탐시티 마게 아따라장 나라 마시춘송아이 장발라 데 다통나기 슈미기 아니 치디 당바기 치디 다니 다 교인세미티 나치 자세침바 시왈라기 데 숨비기 칼로비 데니 니파티 베와친. The second part is from the great practice called 8-point mind trainings. Lobjong sikje ma di kagi tsamtsam is shuwajin ngachi gi pelu lang ri thangba ishidor jes geshi lang ri thangba ishidor jes name semegi te tawa thombo chöpa nyamlimba chi in koragi de koragi ane sungsom de lobjong sikje ma de mi gada gaberu ngachi chöpa gada gaberu ki bewachin name semegi pendo bomberu ngachi gi reminders umchi imbe. So I just wanted to share this to all of you, and I really want to say that, let us never forget how grateful we are, how lucky we are just to be born as a human, It's funny, sometimes people tell me oh, I know they're saying it out of care for me. They say, oh, Rinpoche, your actions should speak louder, not your word. You need to do something very big. You need to show some miracle. But you see, people forget one thing. The real miracle that so many great masters have shown. Even my father used to say this to me. A true, genuine miracle is not when you do something so big. It's basically if you are able to show to yourself and to everyone else that you can be a better human being by practicing the Dharma, by having more compassion, more patience, more wisdom, more kindness, more honesty, more purity, more genuine, willing to sacrifice all your personal needs for the greater good and for Dhamma, Buddha Dharma. That is the biggest and the highest level of miracle. So I am doing that every day in my life. And I don't consider myself as some great or whatever. But I also want to say, this is something that we all also can achieve. Not just me, but all of us, we can achieve same thing. As Buddha said, I have shown you the path of enlightenment. Now it is up to you. I have left all the tools. It's up to you to follow, practice, analyze, check it for yourself and do. So I just want to say, I'm just genuinely sharing this to all of you from my wholeheartedly, with all my dedication, my honesty, my genuine care. That is all. I am deeply grateful for all of your time and all of your kindness and care. And I wish you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.